morning, everyone. Welcome to May 1st, Depression Awareness Month, the very first day of the first part of the Depression Awareness series. Just to let you guys know that this is going to be a 4-part series. There's going to be one today, one tomorrow, one the next day, and one day after that. So these all are going to be at least 19 to 20 minute videos. Just thought I'd let you guys know on that. And before we get anything started, I got my iPad right here in front of me because I'm going to be saying a lot about depression in this video. And it's probably going to be like a 20-minute video without Vlogstar. Maybe with Vlogstar, maybe not. It's going to be a 50-50 chance with Vlogstar. Because you guys know with Vlogstar. Yeah, you guys know. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for supporting depression awareness. And have a great rest of your day. And enjoy the video. Bye! Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another daily video. So today's video, today is the very first day of Depression Awareness Month / Mental Health Awareness Month. If you guys don't know what that is, I'll let you guys know what that is here in a few seconds. So I got my iPad right here with me. I got everything on this iPad about depression awareness for the next 4 days. And without further ado, let's start this video. Also, I'm very sorry if you guys hear barking in the background of this video. It's my dog downstairs. So, I'm not going to really pay attention to it. I'm going to be more paying attention to this video. So I'm sorry if you hear any background noise in the background of downstairs throughout this whole video. But without further ado, let's start. Okay, now all of you want to know what mental health awareness is, and I'm going to tell you now. So, to get things started. Mental Health Awareness Month, also referred to as Mental Health Month, has been observed in May in the United States since 1949, reaching millions of people in the United States through the media, local events, and screenings. So this is the first week. The next week after this is going to be about whatever the next step is in Mental Health Awareness Month. But the first week of May is always Depression and Anxiety Awareness. And then the next, that's a motorcycle outside. Don't worry about that. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I just was waiting for that motorcycle to cut out. So here's the National Anxiety and Depression Awareness. National Anxiety and Depression Awareness Week. Each year, the first week of May is recognized as National Anxiety and Depression Awareness Week, designated to raise awareness surrounding the most common mental health disorders in the United States. This week is important for ending stigmas surrounding mental illness. So those are the two things you need to know about depression. So here's the other one. What are 7 types of mental disorders? What are 7 types of mental disorders? Mental health, anxiety, and panic disorders. I don't even know how to pronounce that one. Bipolar, is that how you say it? Bipolar disorder. Depression, eating disorders, schizophrenia, substance abuse and addiction, news and features, and find a psychiatrist. Those are the 7 or 8. There's 7. 7 types of mental awareness. Now, most of you want to know, what is the scariest mental disorder? I'm going to answer that for you. Below, we've described what we think you'll agree are the 15 scariest mental disorders of all time. This one's kind of weird. This one's going to kind of make you guys laugh. I've never heard of this syndrome whatsoever, okay? It's funny, but it's also kind of weird. I don't know if these people are actually seeing Wonderland or stuff, but I mean, it is an actual syndrome. I looked it up, I researched it. It's real. It's 100% real, I'm not kidding. This one is actually called Alice in Wonderland Syndrome. And trust me, I looked it up, it's 100% real. If you don't believe me, look it up for yourself. I'm not lying, I'm not fibbing, it's real. Okay? It's real. And then the other, yeah, I looked this one up too. This one is also real. You guys aren't gonna believe me whatsoever. You guys are gonna think I'm not gonna say that. But, this is the second one. The second one is alien hand syndrome. Some people actually think they have a hand as an alien for a syndrome, which is real. I researched that too. All of these are real. 100%, they are real. The second one is really hard to pronounce, and I'm going to try and pronounce this as best as I can. Aptomphalia. Aptomphalia. That's how you pronounce it. But it's really hard to pronounce it. Apotemphalia. Temphalia. Kind of sounds like a Latin name. The fourth one is Boanthropy. Boanthropy. I know that's a weird name, but it's actually called that. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but that's what it sounds like. Boanthropy. Oh my god, I got tightness in my chest today. I'm sorry, guys. The fifth one, Capgras delusion, which I don't know what that is, but I'm pretty sure it's something about hallucinating. And then the sixth one is clinical lycanthropy. Lycanthropy. The sixth one, Cotrad delusion, and then the seventh one, diagnosis syndrome. Diagnosis syndrome. I meant, excuse me. Sorry. Got burps this morning. I always got burps. You guys know that. More items. Let's see what the rest of them are. And then I'm gonna let you guys know something a little bit towards the end. Okay, I'll go through these another time. I'm gonna go through a few of them now. I'm gonna go through the few that you guys don't even believe me on. So I'm gonna go with the very first one. So this syndrome is Alice in Wonderland syndrome, and I'm going to explain it for you because it has it right in front of me, and I'm going to show you guys a picture even though it's going to be backwards and I can't do anything about it. But I'm going to try to show this to you guys as best as possible. Sorry about the glare, but that's it right there. Alice in Wonderland syndrome right there. So I'm going to read it to you guys. Alice in Wonderland may be pure fantasy, but one of Alice's more bizarre experiences shares its characteristics with a scary mental disorder, known also as Todd syndrome. Alice in Wonderland syndrome causes one's surrounding to appear disoriented. Just as Alice grows too tall for the house, those suffering from Alice in Wonderland syndrome will hear sounds either quieter or louder than they actually are, see objects larger or smaller than reality, and even lose sense of accurate velocity or textures. This terrifying disorder, which has been described as an LSD trip without the euphoria, even prevents one's own body image. Fortunately, Alice in Wonderland syndrome is extremely rare and in most cases affects those in their 20s who have a brain tumor or history of drug use. So don't do drugs, kids. Okay? Okay. Now the next one, I've heard of this one. Maybe once or twice I've heard of this one. Alien hand syndrome, I've heard of this one. Maybe some of you guys have heard of it too. Alien hand syndrome. Though it's often been used in terrifying plot twists, alien hand syndrome is hardly limited to the fictional world. Those with this scary but fortunately rare mental disorder experience a complete loss of control of a hand or limb. The uncontrollable limb often seems to take on a mind and will of its own, and sufferers have reported their alien limb attempting to choke either themselves or others, ripping clothing or scratching to the point of blood. Alien hand syndrome most often appears in patients with Alzheimer's disease. That's always so hard to pronounce. Or I cannot even pronounce that. That is some Latin word. I'm gonna try my best though. Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. I don't even know if I pronounced that right. or as a result of brain surgery during which the brain's two hemispheres have been separated. Unfortunately, no cure exists for alien hand syndrome, and those affected by it are often left to keep their hands constantly occupied or use their other hand to control the alien hand. Sounds kind of weird and scary. I know. But you guys want to hear depression. That's what you guys want. You guys want the depression. I'll get to that. I'll get to that towards the end. I promise. Oh, I've heard of this one. Now I'm gonna go with the one that is most weird, and it has weird. It's not most weird, it just has a weird name. I said it earlier. You guys might remember. Boanthropy. That is the name, but I'm going to say it. Okay. Those who suffer from the very rare but very scary mental disorder boanthropy believe they are cows, often going as far as to behave as such. Sometimes those with boanthropy are even found in fields with cows, walking on all fours and chewing grass, as if they were a true member of the herd. Those with boanthropy do not seem to realize what they're doing when they act like a cow, leading researchers to believe that this odd mental disorder is brought on by dreams or even hypnotism. Hypnotism. Yes, I pronounced that right. Interestingly, it is believed that boanthropy is even referred to in the Bible as King, that's a Latin word again, Nebuchadnezzar. Let me try that again. Nebuchadnezzar. I'll try that one last time. Nebuchadnezzar. There we go, I got it. Nebuchadnezzar. Latin. It is described as being driven from men and did eat grass as oxen. Weird, but still, Mental Health Awareness Month. You gotta believe me on some of these. Some of these are gonna be really weird, and some of them aren't. Some of them are even gonna be really depressing, because it's mental health awareness. Oh, this one looks really weird. I'm gonna show you guys a picture of this one. Okay, guys, this is really weird, and I'm trying not to drop my tablet. That's why I'm holding it like that. But look at this picture. There's something wrong with this picture right here. There's something very wrong with this picture. Like those with boanthropy described above, those who suffer from clinical lycanthropy also believe themselves to be able to run into animals. To turn into animals. To turn, I thought that said running. Oh my god. I can't read. I honestly can't. My eyes. I see the thing. Good. Okay, back to seriousness. To be able to turn into animals, in this case, wolves and werewolves. I know, it's mental health awareness, but you gotta be kidding me. Wolves and werewolves. One of those is real, other ones not. But I guess this guy dressed up in a werewolf outfit actually thinks he's a werewolf. Weird. Though occasionally other types of animals are included along with the belief that they can become wolves. People with clinical lycanthropy also begin to act like an animal and are often found living or hiding in forests and other wooded areas. Oh god, this one's creepy. I'm gonna tell you guys this one. Always save the best for last before talking about depression. And this one is called tommrow delusion. So I'm gonna show you guys a picture. Don't drop. It's always so hard doing that. Okay. So, there's a healthy interest in The Walking Dead and other elements of the current zombie trend. And there's also tommrow delusion. This scary mental disorder causes the sufferer to believe that they are walking dead, literally, or a ghost, and that their body is decaying or they've lost all blood and internal organs. The feeling of having a rotting body is usually part of the delusion. and it shouldn't come as a surprise that many sufferers of Cotard delusion experience severe depression, and in some cases the delusion causes sufferers to starve themselves to death. This terrifying disorder was described in 1880 by neurologist Jules Cotard. Though fortunately, Cotard's delusion has proven extremely rare, the most well-known case of Cotard's delusion actually occurred in Haiti, where a man was absolutely convinced he had died of AIDS and was in hell. Alright, now for the main event, depression. Here we go. Alright, here we go, guys, the moment you've all been waiting for. First one we're going to start with is denial and isolation. So, denial and isolation. Denial is usually short-lived. When it comes to depression, the feelings of intense sadness experienced during a depressive episode can be difficult to ignore. However, it's not uncommon to refuse to admit there's an issue. You may also feel you can overcome the feelings of sadness or eventually get over it. Not that bad yet, but we're going to get worse. It's going to get worse. I'm just letting you guys know real quick, it's going to get worse. And we're not going to do all of these today. Like I said, this is a 4-part video, so there's more than one. So every part of the video is going to be like a different part of depression or mental health. Because today's mental health awareness. Tomorrow I'm going to do a depression video all about depression. I'm just sneaking depression in here just to give you guys just a little taste of what's to come tomorrow for a depression video tomorrow on mental health awareness. And then the next one after that's going to be anxiety. And the next one after that, I don't know what that one's going to be, but I'll figure it out, I promise. But, without further ado, let's just keep reading. But I'm going to let you guys know that today was mental health awareness. For me, this was the mental health awareness video. Tomorrow's going to be depression video. Next day, which is Sunday, is going to be anxiety video. And then the fourth one, which I don't know yet, but I'm probably going to do Alice in Wonderland or Alien Hand. It's whichever one you guys want. I'll let you guys vote on Instagram for it. But, without further ado, let's keep reading. So, anger. As denial begins to wear off, you may start to feel angry that you've been having to go through this. Angry because you see no way of overcoming the feelings of depression, and even angry toward the world as you wonder why this had happened to you. 3. Bargaining. As the illness progresses, the depression takes on a life of its own. It tells you horrible things about yourself. You begin to engage in negotiations trying to stave off the thoughts brought on by the depression in favor of something more positive. Unfortunately, this tactic is rarely successful, and the negative thoughts invariably win out, making way for the next stage. 4. Depression. When you're feeling in the depths of depression, you may feel you're lost in the wilderness with no way out. You may feel you'll never be happy again. During this stage of depression, you'll have obsessive, debilitating thoughts, further perpetuating the depression, making you feel increasingly desperate and alone. 5. Acceptance. When you've reached this final stage, it means you've come to accept the reality of your own illness. At this point, you'll likely realize you need help, so you see a therapist, take your medications, and follow your treatment plan. Eventually, you start to feel better. The fear of a relapse is there, but eventually you come to recognize you need to keep focusing on the positives. And the next video is going to be symptoms of the 5 stages of depression. That's where I'm going to leave it for today. Anyway, thank you guys for watching part 1. If you guys liked it, smash the like button, turn the notification bell, subscribe, and thank you all so much for supporting Mental Health Awareness Month. And I love you all. I will see you guys on the next one later. Love you all. Peace and bye. See you guys later.